Hi, everyone. I'm Emma. So unfortunately, Asa, who usually hosts the meetings, his power went out. So rest assured, he will be back week to deliver the weekly updates. But with that, it is August 17th. And I just want to start off by acknowledging last week was obviously a very hard time for the company. But it is important to be there for each other. And it seems like Mozilla will continue to rock the free web and support those that were affected by last week's layoffs. And so with that, starting with the agenda, it doesn't look like there's anything under Friends of Mozilla. Under upcoming events on Wednesday, August 19th, this week, it looks like there is a Homebrew website club. The Homebrew website club is a growing worldwide network of online weekly meetups for everyone who wants to take back their web experience from social media silos and own their online identities, content, and interactions. So those are the three listed times, depending on where you are in the world. Next up on Thursday, it looks like we have an add-ons show and tell, and that is at 14:30 UTC. Make sure to check the time zone converter for the startup time in your region. And this is for sharing your add-ons related projects with a friendly and supportive group. So the signups and call-in information are available on the agenda, and all are welcome. On Saturday, it looks like there is the IndieAuth 1.1 Identity Protocol Standards Session 2. So that will be from 9:30 to 11:30 PDT. The IndieAuth is the most implemented decentralized identity protocol built on top of OAuth 2. This is a follow-up from the previous session to iterate and involve the IndieAuth protocol. So please review the notes and previous issue discussed. And it looks like they've collected additional topics to discuss on the IndieAuth 1.1 milestone on GitHub. So before that event, make sure to RSVP and look into the more details that are posted in that link. Also on Saturday, it looks like there's the Santa Clarita Valley WordPress meetup. That the details on that are corporate social media has been dominating the online space so significantly that the newest generation of internet users now think that is what the web actually is. So with WordPress as your platform, you can not only take back your online identity and presence, but you can use it to have a richer and fuller experience than the lockdown experience you get with the limits of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. And the RSVP link is also attached there. It looks like next week, there does not seem to be anything. I don't see any Devrel complimentary tickets, but make sure to look back at that in case any get added. And so with that, the next topic would be the speakers. The only one I see listed right now is myself. So I will be presenting the weekly Firefox update. So the Firefox 79 is the current stable release. Firefox 80 is in the beta channel and will arrive to our stable release users next Tuesday on August 25th. This is RC week when we test the final release candidate builds, which means Firefox 81 is in the nightly channel. So this Thursday is a soft code freeze, meaning that developers should not land code that is deemed risky for the stability and general quality of Firefox, and that features that are controlled by a pref and were not activated during the nightly cycle should not be activated. If you land code that introduces new crashes or lowers the overall quality of Firefox during this period, you will be backed out instead of waiting for a follow-up fix. But on a good note, over the last week, the nightly channel has received about 320 bug fixes, including some of these notable changes. The one-off searches in the Firefox address bar have been redesigned. This is the first step in unifying one-off and search shortcuts to provide a more streamlined search experience. Firefox will also now show the bookmarks toolbar after migration if there are bookmarks in the other browser's toolbar. This change means that migrating users won't think that they've lost their high priority bookmarks or have to go digging for them in the Firefox bookmarks folder. The media control has also been enabled for writing the trains to release. It had previously been restricted to only nightly builds. Among other things, this media control allows users to control audio and video play by pressing hardware control buttons on a keyboard or headset. It looks like Gecko now has hardware VP9 support on Mac OS, and this is only available on Mac OS 11, which is Big Sur. And finally, Firefox Developer Tools now has a setting that exposes line wrap as an option in the debugger. The new option is found in the debugger's context menu. So that seems to be the Firefox updates. I'm going to do a quick refresh. Doesn't look like there are any more speakers underneath. So the final section is the welcome section. So to all the new Mozillians, it looks like Vicky is going to introduce someone. So Vicky.
Thanks, Emma. I'm Vicky Chin, Director of Desktop Product Development, and I'm happy to introduce Natalie Richtig to the Mozilla community. She is the product manager for search and is remotely based in Portland. And so Natalie's gonna wave hi and say hi to everyone.
Hey everyone, I'm excited to be part of the team and work with y'all.
That's it, back to you, Emma, thank you.
Awesome, thank you, Natalie, welcome to the team. And I'm gonna refresh one more time. It does not look like there's anything added to the agenda. Just a reminder, if you want to present anything, feel free to add it for next week, which Asa will be back to relive his duty as the meeting presenter. So with that, enjoy, keep on rocking the free web.